Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, back here in front of Alphinaud after we returned from the Azim Steppe. Trying to keep busy? Full glad I'm able to hear it. There's one task which comes to mind. As I explained to my briefing, Alice and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators. Based on our limited intelligence, most certainly he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I would like for you to go to Kogane and bring them back here. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travel, Serenia, and thank you again. Kogane. Well, what a pleasant surprise this is. Serenia, what are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads on the Azim Steppe. Oh, you beat them. Good show. A shame I didn't get to see it. Alvin has been keeping me apprised of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good in a physical fight, but in a, paperwork fight? I'm the true Han, yeah. You're here for the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment, it will be right out. It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from our museum. Sid regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently his hunt for the dragon and Omega demands his full attention, you see. Still, he was reasonably confident that the documents he provided would be enough for Alphinaud to do the work himself. And so, as soon as the parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruptions, but the parcel in question, was it the one you placed on the shelf in the backup for safekeeping? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask? Well, you see, on closer inspection, said parcel appears to have been addressed to the Sekisagumi barracks. Oh, it does indeed bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual. The lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters. What? Impossible! Before the porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us, I saw the writing with my own eyes. Oh, I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This disaster! We have to find that porter right this instant! My, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to their rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of the deliveries and so forth. The man in question was of middling height and build. Not unlike myself, black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kogane, I know. A cheery sort, wearing bright colors, as I recall. I will send for a few of my men out to search. But in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can track him down yourself? I will wait here, on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Okay. The postman handed out the wrong package. Oh dear, I must please I misplaced some most important documents. If I do not find them quickly, there will be dire repercussions. This one? No, no, it's nothing so scandalous and base. My lord is a man with singular dietary restrictions, which I have detailed in my notebook. I cannot purchase produce without it. Okay, where else? I thought it wouldn't be him, but... Who are you? You seek company for an hour or an evening? Probably not him. Good morning to you, miss, but I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Bokairo, or was it the hostelry? No time, no time. Ah, I recognize the parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? Well, a mistake? For the Sekisagumi, you say? You're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? I will take the other in exchange. Though this parcel weighs no less than the other, it lacks the scent of lilac and is therefore much less likely to contain someone's misdirected woo. I'm sorry, I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. But I found him. That's it. That's the parcel. You found him. Well, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Oh, nope, that's it. These are the documents telling the operation of a Magitech field generators Alphino requested. I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Serenia back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alphino's face when he reads the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am, making the same silly mistakes. It won't happen again, Serenia, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have broken an arrangement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments we provide, discreetly and at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lolorito was pleased to hear it. Indeed he was. Indeed he was. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alphino and Alice my regards, will you? Not Lise. Don't give her my regards. She doesn't deserve them. Oh, it seems like just yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents? Excellent. This looks to be exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good, good. This is one thing less to worry about. Should you wish to further employment, maybe you could speak with Alize. I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. Haven't I told you about my plans? And you wish to come with me? Well, far be it for me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of our failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. But as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveying their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let's begin our search in the north. This is a place. Do you see anything or anyone of note? All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters then. Good. Last thing we need is a repeat of Raga's reach. Even so, it would be prudent to search a little longer. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about? Damn it all, I just can't leave a carcass lying in the middle of a road. You've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery, though mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to a Mikoto I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me fundamentals. But I never could warm to common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Oriange's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers scouting about in disguised as villages. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons, to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Oh, hello there, young lady. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. Really? You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well, she desires the truth, and she shall have it. Deal with her. I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since you seem to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume? Mm-hmm. I knew it would come to this, but at the hand of a Westerner, a Doman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. Serenia! Bad timing. Rest assured, the Neri will receive due compensation. Young Asai has great potential, that much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You will need to do more. Of course, I have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I want only the best Imperial education for our boy. I finished planting the rice, Mother. Not while the officer is here, Yotsuyu. Inside, now. Yes, Mother. You did not mention you had a daughter. My sister does not mind Kami, rest her soul. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Indeed. She's of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need to remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not, but she's weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed, though a thought occurs to me. Mayhap we can come to an understanding? That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking when all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of the soldiers hit you in the head or something? Sorry, the echo. Well, if you say so. We should go and tell the others what happened here. Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I'm grateful. I told the others of our encounter with disguised soldiers. When we disposed of the bodies, it's only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. As if we needed more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. I tell you to rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing that that isn't your nature... Lise returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in Namai. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. We've barely got enough armor as it is, huh? Hey Lise, what's up? Oh, you're here to help? That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Namai getting ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. Remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doma Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Ise. Why didn't you come too? Oh, here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alice encountered. I'm glad you're wild. Right then. We have gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there's no more to spare. Thank you, Chigusa. Ryosan could use a hand if he has nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice bowls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go and give them to her? You silly girl, of course you can. Hurry! You never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Ian returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Ise. You're doing well, Ise. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doma Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. Do you have an armor in the village, or anyone with skill to fashion armor? There's one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He's experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, but maybe you two could come with me? His name is Suranuki, and he lives in Kusakari to the south. Come with me. This is... There's something odd about this man. Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? One who thinks of rebellion? Of liberation? Surely they could not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Nothing I need. Say again, you would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars? Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry, the better to shield them from blade and bullet. If only it were so simple, Master Tsurunuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitech and great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives. They will not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel and you have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any other armor who can help. At least we get to blow things up. Should I make some armor? I suppose I will have better things to do than hammering. many plates of steel you demanded? Show me. When you are committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead and so are our people. Lord Kyan, Lord Hien, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. It was Lord Kyan who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Guardians came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside without a second thought. All to win their trust. All to serve as their puppet. Restored to his throne years later. A paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter. He would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed. But not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machination. So careful we would be, and yet, Doma burned for our foolishness. Not for that of Lord Cayenne. Monson, the Enclave, they were raised for our sins. We murdered them all. Don't you see? We murdered them all. You're wrong, Master. We are still here. We are still alive. Lord Cayenne too lives on, in our hearts and in his son. For Lord Hien has returned. Lord Hien? Alive? It cannot be. You lie. You lie! He is back. It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom. Could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives? Oh. Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes. I must heed the forge and begin work at once. 10, 100? How many do you need? All that and more you shall have. What hope can do to people, huh? Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them a way forward. Ethan and I will stay and help Tsuranuki finish the armor, so you have no need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of Affairs? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what you can find. But I think I end the episode just here, and next time we start looking for more work in preparation of the coming war. Until then, I'm Mace, and don't get lost.